Thank you, Rajul, for this friendly introduction, and I would like to welcome all of you to our session, which follows very closely on the previous session. Here we would like to address the issue of gender and exclusion in building resilience. I feel very privileged to be here with this distinguished panel of experts who have dedicated their professional career to understanding and to addressing these two issues of gender and exclusion. I will introduce them as they will speak. They will bring to bear their rich experience of their work on gender and exclusion to our topic here, building resilience for food and nutrition security. Let me just say a few introductory words. The topic we are dealing with here, the topic of exclusion and gender, is a problem that people are disadvantaged, that they are discriminated against, or that they are excluded on the basis of their identity, on the basis of their gender, on the basis of their ethnic group, of their social origin, on the basis of their religion, or on the basis of other reasons. And the problem is that this being disadvantaged, exclusion and discrimination can affect all spheres of life. People can be discriminated within their own communities, even though we tend to believe that communities are equal and inclusive. People can be discriminated within markets, even though we tend to believe that markets do not discriminate. Identity economics has shown us that this is not the case. Groups and communities can be excluded from access to government services. That is another problem. And very importantly, even though we believe that in a democracy everyone has equal rights and equal voice, people can be excluded on the basis of their identity from political access. It is obvious, I believe, for everybody of you that these problems of discrimination and exclusion affect people's ability to build resilience. And at the same time, and this is the double burden, it also affects the ability of governments, of NGOs to reach exactly those people, those excluded groups, when in their efforts to build resilience. So I think the basic problem is very clear to everybody in this room. What is not clear is what can we actually do about it? What strategies work, where and why, under what conditions? And this is what we're going to hear and to discuss in our panel of experts here. But I would also like to invite everybody of you to join this discussion and to make a contribution too. You have the cards available. Kindly write your question, your contribution on a card. And then please, if you have a card, just wave with your card so it's easier for Laura and her team to collect these cards, and we will actually read them and we will include them in our discussion, and our panelists look forward very much to also to respond to your questions and comments. So I would really like to invite you to join in this way in our panel here.